Hi everyone, how's it going? I'm back from Germany, back from my exciting auditors conference in Germany. I was quite lucky. I got to go with my colleague who I'm actually really good friends with outside of work as well. We had such a laugh. We'd laugh at nothing with those people who you see just laughing at the fact that the other person's laughing. We saw so many daft things and just so much. It's just good to have someone to travel with because this is a really tough conference that I've been to. It's really heavy going, a lot of boring stuff if you're not into that topic, so we'll move on. But yes, I am glad to be back in the UK. Bit tired, don't sleep very well when I stay in hotels, just don't. And yeah, a lot of traveling yesterday. I was traveling for 12 hours and it was 12 hours there as well, so for it's like a day and a half conference. It's a hard few days, but I'm back in the UK. I am going to pick my Xbox Series X up today, which I have bought from Game. They sent me a voucher through, well, a code through for £70 off, which is brilliant because I've been after one for a while, but they keep putting offers that are £30 or £40 off, or they'll say, oh, you can have the Xbox Pass for free, which figures out this much, and you're just like, well, I've already got it. So it's like it just wasn't, none of the deals were good for me. So that one came through and I was like, that's a really good deal. So I have used it and I bought it last week just before I left and then had it delivered to the shop. But I tell you what, Game really need to sort themselves out, and I know they're causing a lot of aggro, people buying stuff from them. If they got rid of the reward scheme or something. I don't use them that often, I go occasionally, but yeah, it really annoyed me because I had the options on there when I bought it. You can go for next day delivery, which was £4.99. You could go for like a 2 or 3 day delivery, which was, I think it was the same price. Like, it was stupid. So I opted to get delivered to the store because I wasn't in the UK and my poor neighbours have deliveries for me all the time. Yeah, but they had a box of wine the other week. And I told my friend Lizzie about it, who's my next door neighbour, and she said, yeah, that's fine. I'll answer the door when it comes. And then her partner Ashley got home and he was just like, he looked on the floor and he was like, whose is the wine, in his head, he said. And then he was like, oh, he just shouted to Lizzie, is this for Tess? So it's not good that they know that it's for me. But anyway, I didn't want them to have the responsibility of looking after that expensive Xbox. So I had it delivered to the store. It's the same price. It was £5 to get it delivered to the shop as it was to get it delivered to your house. And you're like, surely if you're having it delivered to the store, it should be free, because they're going there anyway. They do deliveries. I just can't get my head around it. And I can guarantee when I get there, because I've not brought a carrier bag with me, they're going to charge me 30p for a carrier bag as well when I've spent all that money. So yeah, I wasn't best impressed. And then the whole thing with the code anyway, I had a few friends who wanted a code for the Xbox Series X when they found out that I got one, because they've been waiting to get an Xbox Series X, but they'd only sent it to a select few people. So I put a shout out in a load of my little gamer friend groups to see if anyone had had it. Goldtooth got back to me, which was really sound of you. Thank you so much, mate. You had one that was in your junk inbox, didn't you? And Retro Gamer Thomas from the Unofficial Controller Podcast Discord group, they've got some really good podcasts. For God's sake, can I just do one video and say everything correctly? They do podcasts. They're quite good. So if you are not following them, or if you're not part of that Discord group, just go and join them. And it's a nice bunch of people as well. So he sent me one as well. So yeah, we got it sorted in the end. But it's just a bit like, game's done my head in basically the last 2 weeks. So I'm going to go and pick my Xbox up anyway, try and get that all hooked up, because then later tonight I think I should be streaming, if all goes well. I'm streaming with my friends Angry Dad, Test Pilot and Cynic very, very soon. Well, in half a day. I need to have some sleep in the meantime as well. Right, I'm going to go and pick it up and I'll see what I can find in the charity shops while I'm there as well. Oh, guys, I'm so excited. I've just been to Game On. I thought it'd be rude not to, as I was in Stoke-On-Trent getting my Xbox. And I didn't want to spend any money. I just thought, I've got a few little bits to pick up anyway from him. And he's released, and he told me about this weeks ago, he's had a complete Sega Saturn collection given to him. So he was working through the Dreamcast one that he had, and he's now put all his Sega Saturn games out. I've taken a little bit of footage. I will stick it in after this clip if I can remember how to do it. But I have picked up I'm going to tell you when I get home. I'm going to go get my Xbox, and then I'm going to go home and I will do a quick sort of few minutes on that. But yeah, I'm really, really excited. I can't wait to show you what I've got. So as you can see here, he's got them all. Like, there's so many titles there. Somebody had already been in and I think taken a handful of them, probably 4 or 5, and obviously 6 or 7 now I've taken some. He was getting loads of phone calls while I was there as well. The shop was rammed, so only took a few seconds of footage, but as you can see, they're all there. And I have put a little picture right now, hopefully. That's the Game On Facebook page, and there is contact details. How lucky am I? That doesn't happen to me often. Normally I miss the boat. I'd go there and the games would already be gone, the ones that I want. It's so rare that happens to me. You've heard me moan about it before. I'll go a car boot, I end up paying over the odds. Other people will go and find like a box NES for 50p, you know, that sort of thing. That never happens to me. But Will had told me, the guy who owns Game On, a couple of weeks ago, he got a big Saturn set coming in. And just to keep it quiet, because he was trying to get through his Dreamcast stock, which he still has got a handful of Dreamcast games. If you are a Sega collector and a Dreamcast collector, it's well worth checking that out, or just giving him a call. Maybe not today, he might be a bit busy. But yeah, so any of my friends who, especially, I'm thinking you Nots Gamer, when we go to Nottingham Gaming Festival, I know that you do the you do Sega, don't you? You do Saturn. So if there's anything that you're after out of the collection, if you give him a call, if there's anything that you can buy off him, he'll hold it and I'll go and pick it up for you. Same to anyone really who's going to the Nots Gaming thing. So yeah, anyway, I will show you what I picked up. So I was so excited to find this one. I think I've mentioned Sonic Jam before. I'm really, really pleased with it. It's basically all the Sonic games that I've already got, apart from Sonic Jam itself. This will hopefully, actually, I know, I'm saying hopefully, I know it definitely will. I'll have all the original Sonic 3 music that wasn't changed after they put it on Sonic Origins. The condition, like, I can't even explain to you how immaculate this game is. They were all of them were immaculate. So, yeah, there's not a crease in it. There's not a scratch on the disc. Like, it's so good. They were in such good condition, really good condition. And the other one that I picked up, now this was one Sonic Jam I paid 50 quid for. That's not bad. I've seen it go for a lot more and I've been after it and I've always gone, don't really want it that much. But when I saw that for 50 quid, I'd already got Sonic R, which he'd also got because he's got a full collection, but that's one I've got. There was Sonic 3D, which was also available, but I think if you've watched one of my previous videos going on about Sonic 3D, it's not my favourite game. It's really hard. I feel like when you're running around in it, it's like Sonic's drunk. It's really hard to control. But I have said to him, when I go back in a few weeks' time, maybe 3-4 weeks' time, to see what he's got, if there's ones there available that I still want, I'll get them, but I kind of restrained myself this time. The other one that I got, now this is a proper nostalgia one for me. I got Command & Conquer. So I can't wait to play this one again. Oh, there's 2 discs in here. They're both in here. Should there be 2 discs in there? It's a 1-disc game, isn't it? Oh no, it is 2 discs. Sorry. Yeah, it is. So they're in good condition as well, but that one was only 15 quid, and that's one I used to play with my brother, not on the Saturn. But I've been after a decent copy of Command & Conquer for a while. This one isn't in as good condition as the Sonic Jam one, but yeah, I'm really pleased. Really, really pleased. So the other things I've got, I went to Hanley, like I said, so Stoke-On-Trent, Hanley Way, to the Potteries to go and pick my Xbox up from Game. And as I was walking around there, I showed a lot of restraint. I went to HMV, didn't buy anything, even though there was loads of stuff in there I wanted. In Game as well, I was very, very good. You'd be so proud of me. There was a giant plush Psyduck. He was 48 quid. And I left him because I'd just spent money on my Saturn game. So maybe that's the blessing. Maybe because I went to Game On first, it stopped me. But before I went to Game, so it's getting confusing. Is it Game On? Game's the national one, the one that I was having a gripe about at the start of the video. But opposite there was this little shop, and it's a pop-up shop. in the potteries itself, opposite game. And she asked me if I wanted a receipt for the stuff that I got, and I was like, oh yeah, I will do, because it was a pop-up shop. And I asked her how long she was there for. She's only there for the rest of the month. She's got a few games. She's got the FIFAs, the things that sell for like 50p when you take them to CEX. But she'd got a load of DVDs, loads of books, loads of DVDs. So I had a little bit of a mooch round and found a few bits and pieces. Now, I just collect anything. I've got to the point now, I was trying to focus my collection on Sonic stuff, which I do primarily do. I'm quite well behaved when it comes to that. But there's the odd occasion where I'll see something like, oh, that might make a good collection. So I started thinking, well, maybe I can start collecting DVDs that are gaming related. That was £1. That's Resident Evil. There's Resident Evil Apocalypse. Haven't seen them for years. And one that I haven't seen for years, and it's a terrible, terrible film. Terrible film. Was the Street Fighter film. That was £2. I don't know, paid over the odds for it. But it was a little pop-up shop. And I just thought, you know what? She's a young girl, actually. Probably early 20s. I don't actually know if she owns it. She was working there. But yeah, selling all sorts of, really, like, she just got loads in there. I also got Pride and Prejudice on DVD, because you know the story if you've been following for a little while. But that's the games that I bought. Let me get the Xbox out of the box. Not out of the box. I'll get it out of the box. I had to carry it through the potteries. It's quite heavy. It's quite heavy to get to a lift, press a button like with my elbow, and then try and open my car key. Yeah, with my car key, open the car. That was entertaining, but I did it. And I've got it back in one piece. I didn't drop it, thankfully. Here it is. It weighs a ton. Weighs a ton to me anyway. I'm really pleased with it. I've been after a Series X for a little while, but I have put it off because I was waiting for my bonus, to be honest, which came last month. And as you can see, I've nearly spent it all because I cannot control myself. But I've not been too bad, actually. I'd set aside a little bit. I am dead strict with my money normally, but I've just gone a bit crazy the last month. I had a little bit that was set aside for my gaming stuff, and I've kind of, for big purchases, I think I am done, because I've got the laptop recently and this is the one I wanted. I need to upgrade from the S. The S is... I only bought the S because I was only playing Fortnite and I was playing a bit of Sonic Origins, and I wasn't streaming at that point. And it's kind of evolved since then. So I need a bit more power, I think, which is why I've gone for this. So yeah, I'm really happy. And I tell you what, they have taken the mick. Game have stuck a voucher on the top of it for £5. Just don't charge me delivery, because you know I'm just going to go back now and spend £43 on Psyduck instead of 48. They know what they're doing, don't they? See me coming. But yeah, so I'm pleased. What a day and what a whirlwind. Like, it's just all happened really quickly. I was so excited when I got to Game On and he'd got the Saturn games. So excited. If you go to his Facebook page, you'll be able to see them in a lot more detail than what I've done, because the video was very quick because it was so busy in there. But yeah, if you need any help, if you speak to him, give him a call, have a chat with him. He's a dead sound guy. He's normally open to like reasonable offers, but you know, he's got to make a profit as well, and he's priced them really reasonably. Both of those games that I've picked up, I've seen for a lot more. So yeah, I am made up, and I'm going to go and install this, I think. Go and get set up. I am back online again, for those of you who have been pestering me to go live for a while on YouTube. Still not doing it on my own. I'm still not quite set up for that, but I am streaming with Angry Dad Gaming, with Cynic and with Test Pilot at 3 AM UK time. If you're watching in America, I think it's about 10 PM your time. There is a post to it in my community section, so go and check it out. And I need to paste this video. I need to piece this video together, and I will get this out as soon as possible. But thanks for watching, and I will speak to you all very soon.